I am enough as I am. I am worthy of all the good in my life.
You're just a
Today we are diving into the harsh realities of the modern dating market where men have officially stopped surrendering to delusional demands. What happens when men finally stand up for themselves? Let's find out.
Good morning. I just realized that I am extremely happy, and I was trying to figure out why am I so happy, and then I realized I don't have a man.
Okay.
There's no man to stress me out.
Who are you trying to convince, me or you?
Look at her trying so hard to convince herself and the camera. You can literally hear the loneliness hidden behind that forced laugh. As the saying goes, she's laughing to keep from crying. Deep down, she knows she actually wants a real man.
That's your man? No. Oh, no, bro. Hey, bro.
Wait. Pause. Don't do that.
Hey, bro, it's only on video. Like, you did that. You did that. Hey, bro. Hey, you needed me more than you knew.
I needed you more than you ever knew.
You needed me more than you knew. You going to?
Men should never tolerate a woman who tries to humiliate or friend zone them on the internet for clout. If you aren't getting respect, it's time to walk away immediately.
If I was going to do something that would mean the same as flowers would mean to you, or to me for you, what would you want?
Like banana bread?
I'm honestly like so over the banana bread trend. What else?
Okay. A hug.
Okay, be for real.
I was being for real, but like based sea salt spray.
Honestly, you already have so many of those.
What do you mean by that?
Men are honestly not that complicated. They don't always need expensive gifts. A genuine warm hug from their girl means the world to them. But modern dating culture has conditioned people to think everything needs a price tag.
My wife is very expensive.
Bro, how expensive is your wife?
She's like 50 racks a month, man.
For real? 50K a month?
Yes, she's very expensive.
Are you serious?
She's very expensive.
I don't give a ain't no worth 50K a month. What costs 50K a month? Shopping?
She likes to get a bag every month. She has a Bentley that she likes to enjoy. That's expensive. And then she has her treatments. Like there's Botox, there's filler, there's skin boosters. You know, there's her peptide stack. You know, there's her diet. There's all the clothing she likes to do online. Every day she has packages morning, afternoon, and night that arrive 7 days a week.
Bro, if a woman needs 50 grand a month just to stay married to you, that's not a wife, that's a walking financial liability. At that point, staying single is a massive win for your bank account.
What's your body count?
I usually only tell my partner.
Take a shot.
Do you want to do like more or less, or you want to know exactly?
What's your body count? Take a shot.
And just like that, she takes a shot to avoid the question. They hate answering this because deep down they know a woman's past matters to high-value men no matter how much modern culture tries to normalize it.
So this guy just made eye contact with me, but the mistake he made was not smiling, and second, his body was really tense. So even though he's signaling interest, he doesn't realize that all his other body language is pointing in the other direction. Now, had this guy smiled along with making eye contact with me, had his body language been a little bit more relaxed, had he even maybe waved at the same time that I made eye contact back, that would have changed the whole game.
The entitlement here is insane. She genuinely expects every attractive man on the street to be completely captivated by her, and if he doesn't smile, he's doing something wrong. This level of delusion is why so many people end up single.
Look at me. I'm 51.
Yeah, you are.
I got a facelift.
Yes, you did.
I look like I'm in my 30s. Bottom line, people, we're gonna live long now. Are you gonna live till 120 with that old face?
Yeah, because I'm 46 and it's the only one I got. And isn't it a little odd that you stretched out your face to fake the youth that you lost to be giving aging advice to anyone?
Her face looks so tight and unnatural, you can see the plastic surgery from a mile away. The irony of erasing your natural youth with a scalpel just to give people advice on aging gracefully is wild.
These wives, when they tell me they're not nurturing, they're not affectionate, I said, so where he's gonna get? Yeah, where is he about to get it? Especially if he doesn't have a mother in his life or he doesn't have a close relationship. Where is this man getting this affection if it's not from you? My husband, I had to tell him a long time ago, hey, I'm your place of peace. My husband come in, I'm like, hey, you wanna lay down in my lap? And I rub his back. He said, I love when you rub my back. I said, absolutely. He's bald, you know. I rub his head, I rub his back. I do whatever because I'm trying to be different than anybody in his life. I'm like, this man ain't never leaving me because everybody out here ain't operate like this. I want him to be like, I'm not gonna if I leave this woman, I ain't gonna get my head rubbed. I ain't gonna get my back rubbed. I'm not gonna get it.
Finally, someone speaking absolute facts. When a man comes home after grinding in a brutal world all day, he just wants peace. A woman who provides a peaceful sanctuary is a woman a man will never willingly leave. This isn't a funny prank trend, this is just footage of wives being flat out toxic to their husbands for internet clout. Weaponizing affection out of petty resentment is a massive relationship killer.
What's your name? Good are you? Junior. How old are you?
I'm 23.
23? And what do you do?
I work in sales and I'm a basketball coach as well.
Okay, nice. And what are some things that you do for fun?
Roller skate. I play basketball.
Okay.
I cook a little bit too. I used to be a cook as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guy has a solid job, coaches kids, and stays active, but modern women will discard a man over the most superficial, meaningless things. Not even a guy's name is safe anymore.
If my husband talked to me the way that I talk to him sometimes, I would be in a literal puddle. Like, sometimes I am so mean to that man, and he's always so kind. And I know that if he ever returned the same words and the same tone, I would cry. Which leads me to think, like, why is it okay that I talk to him that way? Because I love him. Because if he were to talk to me the way that I talk to him, I'd be questioning if he loved me.
The textbook double standard. It's okay when I disrespect you, but if you mirror my behavior, I'll play the victim card. You cannot genuinely love someone while treating them like a doormat.
So how do you guys clean?
He comes home and cleans.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I actually am a little concerned on this because he works like 80 hours a week. You just go to school. Why aren't you helping at all? I'm not saying trad wife or anything like that. I'm just saying if someone's not doing as much, why can't you help extra?
I should be doing more.
That's not what I asked. I asked why.
I just don't.
That's not an answer to a question of why. Why don't you? Why don't you get up?
Well, because most of the time it's me and my son tearing up the house with the toys. And
her husband is working himself to the bone 80 hours a week while she destroys the house with the kids and expects him to clean up. She doesn't view him as a partner. She views him as an employee. That is pure resentment.
Cool, pick up after yourself then, right?
Yeah, we just don't.
What are your thoughts on this? Do you not care? You're acting like this isn't actually a big deal. And if it's not a big deal to you, then I guess it doesn't matter.
It used to be, and now it just kind of got used to it, so it's no big deal.
Given up. He's given up.
The only thing I really do is laundry. I do laundry.
Cool, so you do something once a week?
That's
no.
like 3 or 4 times a week.
So how much clothes are you guys going through?
Well, I go through all my work clothes. I got to wash my work clothes at home. So.
When parents openly teach their daughters that loyalty and love have a price tag, it's no wonder the divorce rate is skyrocketing. To them, a husband is just an ATM machine.
Leave my son. You're not good enough.
Dad, what do you mean? There's no value on love.
Her dad is not a dragon.
But Dad, there's no value you can put in love. We're in love. There's nothing that can separate us.
Here.
Yeah.
6-bedroom mansion in Menteng.
Pergi dulu, bye.
I told you, son, when money talk, walks. Michelle, go to my room.
She went out looking for a free meal, not a connection. The moment he suggested splitting the bill, her entitlement kicked in. Props to this guy for reading the red flags and ghosting her immediately.
On a date, and it's like he asked for the bill, and in French he said 2 bills. And then so they came, and I was like, if someone says, I want to take you out, then I want to be taken out, which means to me to pay and whatever. So we did that. I paid, and it's fine. And then after I was honest, and I just said it, like, I don't know, because I said, like, yeah, I thought you were going to take me out. And like, to me, that means
Yelling in public is disrespectful, period. But it has to be a two-way street. If a man isn't allowed to raise his voice, women need to hold themselves to the exact same standard of respect.
hey. And then suddenly his English wasn't so good anymore. Or when he was like, I don't understand what you mean. I was honest and like, whatever, what else do I have to lose? I just want to be honest because there's a way that I want to be treated. And like, I might as well just tell someone, like, what else do I have to lose? I don't know. And then like afterwards he was like, next time I'll pay. Like unprompted, he said that after we were having another conversation. I said, okay. And then he said, are you free this week? And I said, yeah. And then I texted him after and I'm like, I had a nice time, thanks. And then he read it and didn't respond. And it's like, okay, I don't know. Like, I'm just tired of...
Are we living in a simulation? She is barely 5 feet tall and this man is literally a whole foot taller than her. Yet he's still too short? Their standards are up in the clouds while their reality is firmly on the ground.
If my man yelled at me in public, that is no longer going to be my man. Like, absolutely no. Yelling in private, also bad. But yelling at me in front of tons of people, you can walk home and be alone and never see me ever again.
Talo. Sorry.
Do you know what a sleeper build is?
Yeah, I have one.
Let's see.
You know, I think the funniest thing about me being like a floating head on the internet is that most of y'all have never seen my whole body before. You know, it's very rare that I'm in the camera these days, you know. And most of y'all probably don't go back and watch like my track videos and stuff like that. So y'all wouldn't know. And then when you see me in real life, it's just like a surprise. Cause it's like, dang, I thought you was this short, skinny dude. And I'm not gonna say I'm big or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna front. You just, I mean, I ain't super swole or nothing, but like, you probably wasn't expecting that.
Why'd you have your balloon unpop?
Yeah, I like your smile. Wanted to hear a little bit more, get to know you a little bit more. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, why do we end up popping his?
The only thing is, I understand I'm short. I get that. I am pretty short, and I'm shorter, you know, but it's just you're short too. So, that's it.
Okay. And how tall are you?
I'm like 4'11".
Oh my God. Okay. And how tall are you again, Eddie?
5'9".
5'9".
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God.
Listen.
I know, but you see, like...
See what?
You can look over your head.
Yeah, but I can't, like, you know,
so
look
you
up.
like tippy toe.
Yeah.
Understandable.
And right here is the exact reason why modern dating is completely broken. Men are exhausted from being used as financial props for free dinners. If there's no mutual respect and effort, men are perfectly fine walking away.
You don't know what pisses me off to my core? When older people are like, oh, being in your 20s isn't that bad. Go out to the bars, party, have some fun. No, Martha, I have work tomorrow because I have bills to pay. Oh, sweetie, you're so young. Go travel, go see the world. Martha, I can't even afford Chick-fil-A.
Hello guys, it's Jovan, and you know what time it is? Disco time!
A lot of you older really f the game up. Because ain't no way in hell I'm paying all the bills and the tell me to get out my queen size bed and go sleep on the couch. You better make a pallet on the floor like them dogs.
Excuse me. Would you rather $100 or to go out on a date with me?
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah.
This cannot be true.
Yes.
One of those.
Yeah.
On a date with you?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I'll take the money.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
They don't want to do an oil change. They don't know how to change a tire. They don't know how to do anything. If Google doesn't know, babe, they don't know. Tell me why my dad knows every single thing to do with his hands. I could ask my dad to literally build a bridge for me to get to the other side of the road. That man will do it within 1 hour. You ask a man this day and age, hey, can you tell me how to check my tire pressure? Yeah, let me Google that. What do you mean you have to Google it?
She goes out and she cheats on me, God forbid, then the trash took itself out. I'll break up with you. It's it. Is it gonna hurt? For sure. But that's way better than trying to sit there and control her and not get her to go out because I don't want her to cheat on me. If she's gonna cheat on you, she's gonna cheat on you. Like, there's nothing you can do to control that. The whole idea of controlling someone.
My experience pre-Lauren, when I was running around my single days, like we didn't have the apps, and if you saw a woman, you had to go up.
Right. At the bar, the restaurant, the gas station, they used to come up to you at Whole Foods and say, hey, can you help me with this? Is this a good salad dressing?
Yeah, and you had to show you were interested, and you had to say something.
Take their number.
It is harder, I think, and also because
but
of
you
that.
saw what you're getting in person, so you knew that it wasn't a lie on the apps.
And because of that, also, I think when you found somebody, you were much more
interested.
Yeah, you stayed longer.
The level of interest is higher.
Yeah, and I didn't have 18 other options, right? There was,
if this doesn't work out, her, I'm going to go to the next one.
Now it's like, hey, I have 15 things. They didn't check one of the things. Let me swipe 18 other times. I'm done with this.
Things in my house that I can't touch. Let's start in the bathroom where there's stuff everywhere that I can't touch. Like these towels here, this towel here, and this towel here. None of them can be used, although they are located conveniently next to the tub and the shower. Apparently they're decoration. And I don't know why these cutouts are here. I was thinking this was a place for my shower gel, but obviously they're for fake plants.
What's your best advice to single girls in New York City? Go get your free dinners.
Let's go.
Go get your free dinners. Go have fun. Go date around. When I was single in New York back in the day, I decided one day that I was just going to date and I was going to find out what I wanted through dating. I don't think you can say what you want or what you're looking for in a relationship without actually going through and actively finding those things. And it made me also so much more sure of myself and what I wanted for my future. And what's wrong with a free dinner and a little bit of free red wine? I see no problem with it.
Looking at all these clips back to back, it becomes glaringly obvious that the modern dating market isn't just fractured, it's completely upside down. We see women who can't cook, don't know how to maintain a home, and completely lack basic life skills, yet they walk around with a list of demands longer than a phone book. They expect a man to work 80 hours a week, pay for every single meal, look like a Hollywood model, and tolerate absolute disrespect, all while offering nothing but their presence in return. But here is the reality check. Men are finally waking up. The days of men blindly surrendering to ridiculous demands just to keep a woman happy are officially over. High-value men are choosing their peace of mind over toxic relationships. They are hitting the gym, building their wealth, and realizing that staying single is infinitely better than being financially drained and emotionally disrespected by someone who views them as an ATM machine. If you want a traditional king, you need to bring the qualities of a traditional queen. Entitlement is not a personality trait, and a pretty face comes with an expiration date. But I want to hear from you guys, to the men watching. Have you ever dealt with a woman this entitled on a date, and how fast did you run? To the women watching, do you think these standards are completely fair, or have modern dating expectations gotten completely out of hand? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. I want to see a real debate down below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for weekly human behavior breakdowns, and check out the next video popping up on your screen right now. Take care of yourselves, stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.